Welcome back to Data Cloud Now. Today, we are exploring manufacturing and jumping over to the show floor at Hannover Messe in Germany. I'm delighted to be joined by Ashtad from AWS. Great to have AWS back on Data Cloud Now. Let's start with the big picture. How is AWS helping manufacturers transform their operations?
Hey, thank you so much, Ryan, for having me. Great to be here talking about AWS and manufacturing. As you can see, AWS really is helping manufacturers, especially with their industrial data stuff. It really goes down to the basics of data, the backbone of doing any Industry 4.0 transformation. AWS is helping manufacturers really optimize their infrastructure, moving from CapEx cycles to OpEx cycles, and most importantly, the vast infrastructure network which we've got with 31 availability zones, regions, and 99 availability zones. It's really becoming really pertinent to, especially manufacturing, and being able to get data, secure that data with the local regulations and helping them in their journey. And we're seeing manufacturings today really taking that jump, especially post-COVID, in really accelerating their Industry 4.0 use cases across manufacturing. It's exciting times, Ryan.
To your point, exciting times indeed. And with the launch of the Manufacturing Data Cloud, how will this help your clients find operational efficiencies across the value chain?
So when I talk about operational efficiencies across the value chain, the underpinning strategy is a data strategy. So helping manufacturers with their data strategy to drive operational improvements, to drive real disruptions within their businesses, data is the cornerstone of it. And today, customers are using, especially manufacturers, customers have started with one or two use cases. And I think what they struggle with is the scaling behind those use cases for their transformation journey. And I'm delighted, why? Because the launch of the Snowflake Manufacturing Cloud is really helping manufacturers taking their current Snowflake environment and extending that to core manufacturings, and really now being able to manage their operational data, their engineering data sets, and their IT data sets all together on a unified platform. So the value today is in the unlocking and managing of that industrial data, and I'm really excited by this whole manufacturing launch by Snowflake. And as we all know today, manufacturing is really a partner-based strategy. So having Snowflake at the cornerstone of the industrial data strategy is really exciting, Ryan.
A lot to be excited about. I can hear the buzz, the excitement. It's clearly all happening at Hannover Messe right now. What's the latest? I know you're on the ground. What are you hearing?
Oh, absolutely. Today, I'm really seeing, manufacturers today. Everywhere I look at product, process, or any of these, booths that I go to, there is an underlying theme of being digital. So, being in a software-defined world, right? At the end of the day, I'm really seeing excitement of biting off on doing, AI and ML, and basically applied AI and ML down at the shop floor. That's really the key theme. I'm seeing a lot of edge applications. I'm seeing a lot of edge, vendors there. And today, manufacturing, the next frontier is really being, people talk about lights out manufacturing. It's really about edge control of the data you start managing and start using your AI algorithms and coming down. I'm seeing a lot of buzz around that type of control. But overall, I'm really seeing the pace of innovation within manufacturing and having digital as the cornerstone. I'm seeing it increase 2 or 3-fold over last year, what I've seen.
It's great to get your perspective up to this point. Now I want to look towards the future. What's next for AWS, and any predictions on the manufacturing industry as a whole you'd like to share with the audience watching?
Oh yeah, I think manufacturing industry today is at the crossroads of doing digital and wanting to do digital. I think that wanting to do digital has crossed over to actually doing digital, right? So I've actually seen customers having conversations about getting, and I always joke about proof of concept versus proof of scale, right?
Right.
Yeah, proof of concept is, proof of concept invariably happens every time, like, and it's successful. But I'm actually seeing shades of, proof of scale happening at the enterprise level. If you ask me, 2 or 3 things is managing your data is of being as utmost importance. Edge-based AI ML solutions with more orchestration down at robotics. And most importantly, I'm seeing that monetization of technology of manufacturers being used either to create new service revenues or new service lines or even new completely sticky business revenue themes with digital. And I'm seeing that pace of innovation today with our partner ecosystem just accelerating in the next 2 or 3 years, Ryan.
Well, it's an exciting next chapter indeed. Thank you so much for your perspective, Ashtad. Great to have you on Data Cloud Now. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate it.
And for the audience tuning in, I'm Ryan Green with Data Cloud Now. I'll see you next time.